all schools and colleges and 500 railway stations to get net connectivity under expansion of public Wi-Fi hotspots. Making the announcement at Digital India event in Silicon Valley, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said the government of India attacked poverty by using the power of network and mobile phones to launch a new era of empowerment. The Prime Minister invited large corporates, young professionals of Silicon Valley to be part of Digital India story. Top CEOs of American companies have endorsed the ambitious Digital India program, describing it as a vision that would bring India technologically at par with the rest of the world. Describing Modi as the amazing ambassador of India, the top IT CEOs endorsed Digital India, saying it has the potential to bring about great changes in the country. Prime Minister Narendra Modi received a rousing welcome on his arrival at Silicon Valley. With a focus on innovation and entrepreneurship under Digital India, the PM visited the plant of electronic automobile giant Tesla Motors. The PM also held a meeting with heads of IT giants including Apple, Microsoft, Google and Facebook. He will also address Indian community at San Jose. PM Modi is the first Indian premier to visit Silicon Valley in more than 30 years. Prime Minister made a strong pitch for UN Security Council reforms in a fixed time frame. The Prime Minister hosted the G4 summit in New York with other group members, Brazil, Germany and Japan, to negotiate the United Nations Security Council reforms and seek a permanent membership. The Election Commission is visiting Bihar to review poll preparations for state assembly elections. During the two-day visit, the Election Commission team, led by Chief Election Commissioner Naseem Zaidi, will hold meetings with civic and police administration and representatives of political parties. The countdown for the launch of AstroSat, India's first-ever dedicated satellite for astronomical studies, is progressing smoothly at the Satish Dhawan Space Centre in Sriharikota. The satellite will lift off at 10 a.m. on Monday. 6 smaller satellites of foreign customers would also travel as co-passengers. The death toll of Indian pilgrims in the stampede during Hajj has risen to 29. External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj tweeted that the MEA is facilitating visits of relatives of missing pilgrims and tour operators to the complex for identification. Iranian President Hassan Rouhani has pressed calls for an investigation into the stampede at the annual Hajj pilgrimage to Mecca. Addressing a UN Development Summit, Rouhani expressed his regret over the incident as the death toll climbed to 769, including at least 136 Iranians. Continuing their winning run on hard courts, the pair of Sania Mirza and Martina Hingis lifted the women's doubles title of Guangzhou Open Tournament. The pair beat unseeded Chinese pair of Shilin Shu Xiaodi in straight sets. Shashank Manohar is all set to once again become the BCCI president, with the ruling Anurag Thakur faction as well as Sharad Pawar group projecting him as the consensus candidate for the post left vacant by Jagmohan Dalmia's demise. Known for his clean image and uncompromising attitude on the issue of corruption in sport, Manohar emerged as the only acceptable candidate for both Pawar and Thakur factions. Anant Chaturdashi is being celebrated today. The day marks the culmination of the 10-day-long Ganesh Utsav. Thousands of idols of Lord Vinayak in various sizes and styles would be immersed in water bodies. Elaborate arrangements have been made for the immersion of Ganesha idols. The 10-day-long Dashlakshan Parv will also conclude on the auspicious day of Anant Chaturdashi. Procession and special worship are done on this day. According to Jain scriptures, one can gain much merit by observing a vow on this day. World Tourism Day is being celebrated across the globe. On the occasion, Information and Broadcasting Minister Arun Jaitley laid the foundation stone of a new building of the Tourism Ministry, Paryatan Bhavan, in New Delhi. Tourism Minister Dr. Mahesh Sharma was also present on the occasion. People can visit Taj Mahal and nearly 200 other ticketed monuments and museums across the country for free as part of World Tourism Day celebrations. With this year's theme of 1 billion tourists, 1 billion opportunities, World Tourism Day 2015 emphasizes the impact of the sector on economic growth, job creation and development. The moon will turn a rusty hue in the early hours of Monday and may seem larger in the sky. The event is caused by a total lunar eclipse coinciding with another astronomical event called a supermoon.